So this is not a subject matter that I usually get into, but I was recently asked the question, like, what are the more unusual reasons to believe in God, arguments to believe in God, and more specifically, arguments to believe that Jesus is the Messiah? So I got to thinking about that, and one of the more unusual approaches to that is, quite frankly, coming to grips with the idea that most of the leaders of the world, whether they be political leaders, oligarchies, whether they be industrial leaders, or even influencers that are in the arts and entertainment, they're not atheist. All of them have, if you study them and you really do a deep dive on who they are and the little societies that they're all parts of, you'll find out that they're all Luciferian or Satanist and have given themselves over to evil. And the truth is, the only book that really describes the person of evil, the Hasatan, the Satan, is the Bible. And if you ask yourself, why are all the most influential peoples in the world swearing allegiance to Satan? That's because there's a power exchange right there. And that's their belief structure. So if the people at the top of the world, and even the people who like to believe in Darwinism, Darwin was not an atheist. Darwin was part of a secret society that was Luciferian. You just do your homework on that. So that's one of the most unusual pathways to finding and discovering the truth. People that really believe in the story of the Satan and then find their way to him in culture and then find power. So that being said, the exact opposite of that is true, that Jesus has come and to destroy the works of the Satan. And they hate that because they just want to be in charge and in power. So one of the most unusual, convincing arguments for the fact that Jesus is true is the fact that most of the people at the top of the world are following the biblical person of Satan. And here's my advice: flee to Christ, make much of Jesus. God bless you.